There's no chance for you, viewers. You've already gone too far. ArcMagus is making me beat this motherfucking game, so I guess you're stuck here with me.
Yep.
Hope you have fucking fun meeting God. Defying me will only bring you closer to your demise, viewers.
Welcome to hell. Ogre's hell.
Thou shalt no longer check the rules out.
I hope you remember all the rules.
Oh yeah,
like
all the
weeks
rules.
Since we did this.
Yes, ArcMagus had a fun time saying, I don't even remember how to jump. What was the jump button? Was it
up?
It's just up?
Was it up?
Let's find out. Yes, it was up. Yeah, I don't remember any of the... Okay, so here's the rules I remember. I remember don't touch yellow blocks, don't touch living things.
Don't touch the sides. Operation of blocks.
Oh, I thought you were gonna like say that there's an operation command, in which case I'd be like, why didn't you tell me?
You can't walk left. Remember?
Watch me.
And die. you have to jump left. No.
Oh,
yeah.
that makes a lot of sense.
Don't you remember that was like my?
Of course I remember.
That was one of my favorite challenges, was where it's like don't walk left and there's a blade coming right at you and you have to realize you can still jump to the
sides.
left.
I hope your sides are bursting, viewers, because mine sure as fuck are.
We'll have to figure out something nice for you to play after this.
I'm actually really enjoying this.
Oh, good. Well, if you get frustrated.
Damn it!
Because I personally love this. I mean, as I've said, it's been weeks for us, so I'm fine to say it, and even though the videos only just went up, I'm fine saying it again. I fucking love this game and its soundtrack. And I'm really excited to finish it because I kind of like what the statement, oh, you were doing so well. That was perfect time.
I know, I was just trying, I'm not used to the feel of the controllers.
Yeah, you gotta get
so
back
like with hard games you kind of need muscle memory, and this game isn't actually that hard. I would say compared to other hard games, this one's on like the 4 out of 10 scale.
How would you describe it then? Because I don't want to describe it as like punishing, because usually punishing is like prohibitively punishing. Nice.
Damn it.
You're doing really well.
Yeah, no,
but it resets really quickly, so I don't think punishing is a good term for it.
This is actually easier than Super Meat Boy, and I would not consider Super Meat Boy a super hard game because of the respawn time. Like, some of the levels are legitimately, like, dexterity challenges that are Kaizo level hard. But, the game itself, I would not call it that particularly difficult, just because the respawn times are so, lovely. You really get a sense of mastery because of the immediate feedback.
Yeah.
There's actually a cool tennis...
That's how I like I know I said this in our other videos, but that's how I like difficult games, is where it brings you back really quickly without much punishment so that you can master it.
Yeah, I agree with that. And, like, I'm kind of playing up my hatred for laughs because I can very easily just zone out to these kinds of games and, like, fuck
fucking
you.
Music.
Yeah, like, I am totally okay with just playing and losing over and over again. I just know it's not very entertaining. Actually, the thing that frustrates me most is that I know most people won't be very entertained with my constant dying. I'm actually quite liking the butterflies and the saws, although I still find it very difficult to justify the saws in this world. I don't think that they quite fit in the world. I think that there could be something else that's holier, maybe like crosses.
Maybe if they made a rule for it.
Yeah.
Though I think they introduced the saw blades during the really early rules before they got punishing, so...
Yeah.
But I see what you mean. Thematically, it being like a Tower of Trials, it could have easily been something like crosses moving back and forth or something that could have been based on a rule rather than the communication of a saw blade.
Yeah, exactly. And I think that would be one critique of this game, is that some of the things feel too gamey, which is usually not, like, I don't usually mind. I don't need super immersion.
Nice.
Okay, that was a little stupid.
But that was the first time you made it up there. Like, that was a new best, so it's going to take... now that you can hopefully get up there more regularly, you'll start experimenting more and getting the feel for it.
Yeah, so this kind of reminds me of, the... what's it called? Vini Vidi Vici, but it's actually called...
VVVV?
Yeah, VVVV. I was thinking of doing things the hard...
I was screwed up. Oh,
no. I was thinking, yeah, doing things the hard way, which is Vini Vidi Vici, which is the level I remember, even though doing things the hard way is definitely the screen I saw the most. And now I can't get past the first part. Cool. It's just getting the feeling right.
Well,
like,
yeah.
A lot of this is literally just me getting the timing right on my fingers.
We'll see how much of this we keep. I honestly think we're going to keep all of this because I enjoy us talking.
Oh, yeah. I think that...
It also just reminds me, not to do too many callbacks, but it calls me back to one of our previous discussions on the difficulty about how I love certain types of difficult games, like how I fucking loved Cuphead, but couldn't get into Bloodborne.
Yeah, and I don't think we'll ever play Cuphead on this game, because that one actually inspires so much focus that I don't think we'll be able to talk.
It demands your full attention.
Yeah.
Like, you can't do both. This game, I think it comes close, but I think...
Right, don't turn left. Yeah.
Just like the Doctor Who episode.
Yeah, but, like, so I agree that Bloodborne, I think if you had one... Like, the biggest reason I want Bloodborne on PC is to mod it and just remove that fucking "you are dead" and, like, have an immediate respawn, because I think I'd enjoy the game, like, significantly more.
That would have changed it for me. Easily. Because, as I told you, oh no, grass! Keep off the grass!
Grass, or cast, no one dies for free.
Because I told you, like, I don't think I talked about it on the channel, but it was mostly, like, I had my initial problems, but then I quickly got over them once I figured out the game. So I didn't mind my, like, first 4 hours of, like, why am I dying so much before it, like, clicked. And then, like, after that I was fine, and I was enjoying the game and blazing through it, and I killed the cleric beast, and that was all fine. And then I got to the, what's his name? Father Gascoigne.
Gascoigne?
Yeah, and it was just, that was, oh yeah, thank you.
Yeah, and Gascoigne is considered by some the single hardest boss in the game.
Yeah.
For where you are. So, like...
And
yeah, I can't think of a harder boss.
I was willing to look up a bunch of strategies, though apparently I should give it another shot knowing the speedrun strat of getting caught on geometry. But, like, I tried a bunch of different ones and just got frustrated. Nice. So good.
Yeah, but you're right that getting him stuck on geometry is a trick for speedrunners.
Yeah.
So I should have specified, he's the hardest non-DLC boss. There are definitely bosses in the DLC that are harder and more fun.
I didn't find him fun.
Yeah, Orphan of Coast is the one that I'm thinking of for those of you who are Bloodborne fans. That thing is just a fucking menace. Like, it is all-out aggression all the time. It is a creature that takes out... So, like... are you okay with spoilers?
I'm totally fine with spoilers.
It takes out its mother's, oh god, what's the thing that, like, babies eat in the mother's womb?
Placenta?
The placenta. He takes out the mother's placenta, and the mother is a dead chaos god. Mm-hmm. And he just charges at you with it using it like a fucking club. And he just jumps in the air, and just like... He reminds me of the, Star Wars, Sand People.
Oh, yeah.
Where it's just like, and then, like, the second the fight begins, he is charging at you, he's running at you, he's jumping, you feel very much like he's a scared and confused child who sees a threat and is just, like, going all out against it. He jumps in the air.
Cool, that's very thematic.
Yeah.
See, that sounds like a fun boss fight to me. Like, because I used to do, back before, fighting games started using mission modes to teach combos.
Oh, I thought I would get it in time.
That was almost good timing. Really close.
Almost good timing is bad timing.
Yeah, technically. Back before fighting games used mission modes to teach really long combos, like, one of my favorite mission modes in fighting games was in Guilty Gear X, where they'd literally just have you go against, like, top AI NPCs, and then... Nice. Ow! So close!
What a dick!
Corpse almost made it! But there'd be, like, missions in it where it'd just be like, okay, you have half health and poison, and this is a level 99 AI with regenerating health. Beat him in 60 seconds. And those were super fun to me.
Yeah, I agree. Like, they've clearly designed this with the puzzle in mind.
I love that it launches your corpse into the air. I'm sorry, that's such a nice little touch. Your headless corpse shooting into the air. But, like, going against a gold soul bad guy at the very end, where he's like... In Guilty Gear, they had gold versions, or which in other ones would be... In other fighting games are like unlimited, or other boss... is the term they use. But the gold versions would be like...
No! What the fuck?
You forgot to jump left!
Oh, god! You damn it!
Jump left!
Motherfucker!
You made it! But, like, gold versions would have regenerating health, regenerating power gauge, tension in Guilty Gear, and they'd also have an additional thing special about them based on the character. And Soul Bad Guys in X was that he had permanent dragon install.
Oh my fucking god!
And that was the final boss of the mission mode, and I fucking loved it. Literally, I think the only way to beat him was to try and catch him in an instant kill, which was incredibly difficult because he was a level 99 NPC. You had to, like, go into instant kill mode without him just wrecking you, because you did not have... I think you had maybe 1 hit or something of health, some small amount of health, and then you had to somehow combo into an instant kill to land it on him, because otherwise he would block and destroy you. And I did that shit. Because, so yeah, I like difficult stuff. Especially as an adult, it's like, I only have so much time, so I gotta feel like I'm making progress on this difficulty thing and making a good use of my time, which with Bloodborne against Father Gasquiglione, I just was not feeling it.
Yeah, I agree with that. One of the biggest differences between childhood...
So close.
Childhood
you're getting it, though. You're getting it.
Yeah, I think this level will be seared into my hands forever. One of the big differences between adulthood and childhood for me is, like, the endless trade-offs for time.
Mm-hmm.
Like, one of the biggest things that made me want...
so cool, you're doing so well! Sorry.
One of the biggest things that made me want to play, like, games here is because games are one of the things that brought joy to me the most when I was a kid. Like, my childhood is full of games, and to date, they're still one of the art forms that I consider brings me the most fulfillment.
Oh, same. It's one of the reasons why, even though I don't think Super Nintendo JRPGs might make for the best, most entertaining Let's Plays, I want to play them on this channel to share them not only with you, but with an audience, and what I loved about them, especially because they were so much of my childhood.
Yeah, I think that with how we're doing things, like, we should really just do it. Like, there seem to be people like Donkey doesn't really give a fuck about JRPGs, and, like, Noah Gervais is doing wonderful things with CRPGs and JRPGs on his channel, but, like, there's decent number of Let's Players who do it, but I think we could do something special.
Maybe let's do that after Tower of Heaven today, or depending. I know we've got other things in mind, potentially.
Yeah, if I beat this level within the time... Actually, you know what? Let's just go until I beat this level. This might be a long episode.
Sure. We'll see how it goes. I mean, again, this is only, like... I don't know how to judge time without counting, like, difficulty, but I'm pretty sure this is only, like, a 4-hour game at most total because of the difficulty. Like, there's not that many levels. I'm pretty sure we're past the halfway point.
And I would have already beat this level if I had just remembered to fucking jump.
Yeah. So, I don't think it's going to take us too long to beat this, even if we have to either go long or cut out stuff in a couple episodes. Like, when I said, let's finish this, I was thinking this would take us maybe 4 episodes max, depending on how much we died. Oh man, if you hadn't slightly missed the draft, you would have stayed above the butterfly and gotten it. I mean, I'm not trying to rub it in. Like, I think you've got it. You're so close.
Well, yeah, the biggest thing is feeling it with my hands.
Yeah.
Like, I knew the right thing to do. I just mixed the execution.
Yeah. Well, it's like what I talked about in when we were playing VVVVVVV. It's flow and just getting the timing right.
Yeah,
in muscle memory.
So I've been looking up entrepreneurial stuff for reasons. And so, like, I've always had a big thing in my head of what's the difference between tactics and strategy.
Oh yeah, we talked about this.
Yeah, not a lot of people seem to know. And a really simple definition for it that I found is strategy is doing the right thing, and tactics is knowing how to execute upon that thing. And then, like, if you have the tactics planned and the strategy, you still need to figure out how to not get killed by butterflies, which is the execution.
The age-old question.
Which is technique, and technique is what I sorely lack, it appears. Motherfucker.
I love this music. I'm just gonna keep saying it over and over.
Oh yeah, it's great music.
Everyone should listen to this soundtrack.
Is there music that you just, like, listen to? Well, obviously, like, this one.
It depends. It depends on how I'm feeling. Lately, I've been really into electro swing. Like I said, in college, chiptunes and, like, this soundtrack and the VVVV soundtrack were my go-tos.
Hang on, something just clicked in my head.
Okay, that's fine. I'll find ways to talk. I really got into, through Pandora, discovering lots of chiptune music, and I actually based it off of the VVVV soundtrack and this, which is it's on Pandora. I was surprised to find it. I guess despite it being an indie game, the guys, or whoever composed it, either they made a deal, or they knew it would be popular, or they...
Damn it!
The composer just agreed to like also put it up separately, but I was really surprised to find this soundtrack on Pandora, which I think is just a testament to how good it is.
Oh yeah.
Right up there with like what is it? Amanaguchi. God, it's been forever since I've listened to my chiptune stations. I should give it another listen.
Oh, I listen to Amanaguchi. I don't.
The best. Like the Scott Pilgrim vs. the World soundtrack is like a prime example of just an amazing chiptune soundtrack. That's a game I'd love to play at some point, but we'd have to figure out a way to record it.
Isn't that game like pretty much canceled, or does it happen to be on your console?
Oh, you mean like it's not downloadable anymore?
I don't think it's downloadable anymore.
Oh, that sucks. I might still have it on my PS3, though we'd have to find a way to capture it. Darn it! Oh, so close. Last I checked, it's still downloaded on my PS3, so maybe I can sell my PS3 as a super collector's item.
You might be able to, actually. Like, I could see that being a thing.
Yeah, if it's no longer available anywhere. Because that was a great game. That's disappointing to hear that's not available anywhere.
Yep. Licenses, etc. Yep, I've heard that that's the case from, I think it was like a Watch Mojo video or something.
That is too bad.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry I watched Watch Mojo too.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Because that was such a great evolution of the beat-em-up genre, and which is such a forgotten genre, but it's when the homages come back and are done well and really elevate. There's a lot of things to like about that genre, though you have to fix like the initial design decisions based on it being quarter punchers. And I think Scott Pilgrim was one of the things that did that by doing what a lot of the great beat-em-ups do, which was taking inspiration from River City Ransom and adding RPG elements and lots of secrets and replayability and co-op.
Rubber City Ransom?
River City Ransom.
Oh, fuck.
You never heard of it?
No, I've not.
Oh, it was on the Super Nintendo. It was a sleeper hit. It didn't get translated very well, but was actually available in America. I'll show it to you sometime. But it was also re-released for the Game Boy Advance. But yeah, I'll show you. It's a beat 'em up with like RPG stuff, and it's also almost kind of like proto Shenmue, in that there would be like shops that you could go into to buy stuff and like stat increases based on food you bought.
So, what do you think is better, Shenmue or Yakuza?
Yakuza. No, I haven't played Shenmue.
How do I get in? Fuck! How do I couldn't remember the button to get in!
It should be up, but I think you weren't quite center. You needed to jump a little to the left.
Fuck you!
Damn it. It should be up. You had 30 seconds, too. You got this.
I hate everything.
I mean, this corpse gets shot into the air. I love that.
That's twice now.
Yeah.
Twice, where I was just like, that time I was legitimately like, what button do I hit? And I just like hit random buttons, and I hit one of the buttons that killed me. God damn it.
Yes.
No, not. I'm mad at you right now. Go fuck yourself. Okay, viewers, I get it. Like, sometimes I do shit like that, and I'm like, I was a confused young man a minute ago, and I was just panicking.
That was different. That wasn't your fault. I've had plenty of games where you're like right at the last moment, you're like, oh, I made it, and you screw up in the last second.
Oh god.
Snatching defeat from the jaws of victory.
Yeah. See, also speedrunning.
Yep.
As a hobby.
Oh, nice. No! You juked that butterfly.
I did.
You juked it well.
Yeah.
That was good.
Yeah, unfortunately, I actually think because of that juke, I'm like, yes! And then during that, yes, I died. So it was like, literally, the moment of feeling good might have been what killed me.
Yep.
Like, it's funny how you can... Like, I attribute so much of it to my emotional state, and...
Oh, you went off the screen!
That was awesome.
That's new.
I wonder if it just keeps the speed. Like, I wonder if the reason that happens is if you die, it just doesn't lower the speed like it would if you were head-to-head.
Might be. I think you've like crested with other parts. I think it's more like the amount it launches you is proportional to where you run into the air generator. Jump to the left. Up.
It's down.
Oh.
It's down. Oh, okay.
Yes, but we made it. Okay.
Oh.
How dare are you?
Yeah, okay,
Actually.
viewers, I still get it, but we're here,
Yeah.
and thank you, and I love you.
Yeah. Next time.
Goodbye,
Yeah,
next time.